So the passage where you see faith alone, it's in Romans, and it was in the King James Version adds the word alone, but it's not in the Greek text. So the Greek original text says you're saved by faith, but it doesn't say alone. The alone gets added to an early King James edition in English, specifically to make the point, but it's not in the original text. So most later translations will not have that because scholars know that everyone knows that's not in the original. Nowhere does the actual text of the New Testament say faith alone. The only place where you see faith without works is in James. So James 2:14 says faith without works is dead. It says, do you believe? Very good. Even the demons believe and tremble. Faith without works is dead. Because the demons have faith. They know exactly who Jesus is. They just do nothing about it. It profits them nothing. So the only place where you see faith without works is James, and he says it's dead. The Bible says faith without its works is dead. You got to reckon with that. You also got to reckon that the second chapter of Romans says a very similar thing. It is the second chapter of Romans that says, it is the doers of the law that are justified by God, not the hearers only. A similar thing also gets said by James. He says, be you doers of the word and not unprofitable hearers only. That sounds like the same quote, but it's two different books. In Romans, St. Paul says that, and he says it specifically about the law, that the doers of the law are justified before God, not the hearers only. And then James says something identical, but he says doers of the word. In multiple places, the New Testament is saying, if you're just thinking the right thoughts about Jesus and not doing anything with it, profits you nothing.